And now it should be. Oh, good, okay. Yes, exclamation everybody, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. When I last left off, we were in a bit of a precarious position. I was on my way, I was moving Daedalus over to try and recover. I had lost a core member, I lost Digeminon. And I was moving Daedalus over to try and convince Geminon to come back. And unfortunately, we have been waylaid by Cylons. So there's two things going for me here. One is that I do have an earlier save in a different slot. It goes back to the very end of my first session in the game, where I was still in a pretty good position, because the last session I did was pretty disastrous, losing fleets and all that stuff. So if necessary, I can go back to that save point, because I have no qualms about save scumming it. But let us hope that mayhaps we can somehow pull this one out, pull a rabbit out of the hat here. So as you can see, we are trapped by two Cylon fleets here. Does it actually tell me where is my don't they usually have like a little thing here? It's like, here's all your I guess they turned it off because I have to proceed in this one, because we were on our way to Geminon. So we're gonna find out how this works out, or doesn't. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. So Taco Cochleus, I'll just leave these guys in the formation that they're in. I think that's pretty good right now. Let's do, let's make sure we got our Viper Mark IIs here. We're going to do 2 Viper Mark IIs, whenever we can. We don't have to pay any supply costs because Daedalus is right here with us. I'm going to keep the guided missiles for now because the torpedoes are, well, for my adamant, I guess I could use torpedoes for the adamant, but I'm worried that we're going to run up against a lot of fast-moving Cylons, so maybe I'll just leave guided missiles for them. And let's get Viper Mark II there, and we'll keep them with guided missiles. And we have our Manticore Corvette here. I could, honestly, I could give my Manticore torpedoes probably, right? Because he can get in real close and have a better shot of things. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll give him torpedoes. I'll turn him into a torpedo boat. And I'll give the other ones missiles just so that they can just... I have a bunch of ranged stuff going on here. Okay, let's see how this works for us. Works or doesn't work, we'll see.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So what do we got here? We have got a crap ton of contacts. Indeed. Okay. Well, I think first things first, let's get our Vipers out, because otherwise they're not going to be any good to us. Let's put the Daedalus on full attack mode, in case they get in close, which they probably will. Let's get our adamant, let's get the Vipers out, as we do. And we'll I'm gonna make them come to me, I think. I think that's the best strategy. I mean, I know I need to protect Daedalus and all, and Daedalus's armor doesn't last very long. But at the same time, I might need some of the covering fire of Daedalus, so I'm gonna kind of not go too far out here. I'm gonna make them just come in and waste their own fuel here. So we've got, so he's got torpedoes, you're launching your fighters. I'm going to go full attack on you. In fact, I'm going to put all these guys into full-on attack mode. Because we're not pulling any punches this time, my friends. Not at all. Launch your Vipers. You're going to come over here a little bit. And you're going to go full attack. Alright. Complete that turn. Okay, I see some smaller contacts there. Alright, so I'm going to send the Vipers out and have them do what they do. So we're going to go Viper Mark II. You're going to go... Let me just use some of the keyboard commands here. You go after that guy. You are going to go after this guy. You are going to do that guy as well. I'm just going to gang them up on both of these things in the front here. And you on him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we've got them going off and doing their things, and hopefully they can... This is the first time I'm using the Mark IIs, so hopefully everything will work out there with them. Let's get our adamants into sort of a profile here, like a sidelong profile. I think I need to actually raise them up a little bit. I think we're not on the right... Yeah, they could come up just a tad, I think. So come over this way and just come up a little bit. Like that, to keep you on broadsides. This guy... I'll let him come up a little bit further than the other ones so that he can get missiles on target. Oop, I want you to go up a little bit. There you go. Alright, and then you can kind of come this way a little bit. I'm going to start to spin you a bit. Like that. Alright, we're going to set up a little bit of a picket line here, I hope. We'll see how this goes. Alright, there's fired on my Vipers, but alright, we got a Nemesis there. So problem with the Nemesis is that they're really fast, but what I'm going to do is, I probably shouldn't do this right away, but I'm going to do it now. There's two of them there, actually, right? It looks like it. Yeah, there's two of them. Probably shouldn't do this right away, but I'm going to do this right away. I should use my WASD so I don't keep pulling my Windows taskbar up here. Let's have this guy come this way a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm going to have you focus fire on that guy. And then I want you to fire your missiles on that guy. I'm going to gang up on them. I'm going to make them, you know, I'm going to just take all one Nemesis at a time and just try to, because I've got the element of time right now, right? I'm making them come to me. I've got a bunch of Vipers out there. So I can just kind of sit back and relax a little bit here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, I think. The problem's going to be, I think I want to... Let's see this. This guy is... I don't want him in the firing solution. Let's bring this guy over this way a little bit more. Bring him down a little bit and spin him. There he goes. Just so he gets out of the firing line here a little bit. And then you are going to go this way. You're going to come up a little bit. Spin you like that. And you're going to focus fire on that guy as well. And you're going to use your guided missiles on him. Excellent. Okay. So far, so good here. I'll keep my Vipers targeting what they're targeting. I mean, they really should go after the Raider prototype squadrons, but you know what? I'm just going to let them harass these guys a little bit. Well, maybe I should take out the Raider. Should I take out the Raiders or should I harass these guys? I think I should harass these nemesis because they are going to be the ones that are doing the hacking, I think. So, alright, end our turn. Yep, there's the hacking already. Oh, we got missiles incoming.
Missiles incoming.
Alright, they certainly are incoming. Do I have, I don't have flak on this guy, do I? No. I think what I want to do, I definitely want to avoid those missiles if at all possible. I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid them, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to come over this way a bit. I'm going to go up this way and spin.
Yes, Commander.
Like that. I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid those, but, you know. We got another nemesis over here. This guy's hacking us. So I think I want to... he's hacking our armory, right? So... well, his front is almost done, so he's almost dead, I think. What I'd like to do is get this guy... I have a feeling that these torpedoes are not going to hit the nemesis if I fire them off, but... because we have talons over there that would really suffer more, but... again, I don't want to get too far ahead there because I want the things to come to me. So I'm gonna have this guy kind of turn like this a little bit. And have him come up a little bit here. And I'm gonna have him focus fire on, oh yeah, we got the raiders coming in. I guess I gotta get rid of those raiders, huh? Have him focus fire on this guy. And fire his torpedoes on him as well. Alright, let's get rid of these raiders, huh? Select targets. And we want to target these raiders. Actually, yeah, target those raiders. You are going to target those raiders. That sounds good. Did I not pick the target for the other one? I think I didn't pick the target for the other one, did I? Oh, no, there it is. He's targeting. Right, you're going to target these raiders.
Understood.
And I think everyone else is okay for now. Another squadron there doing its thing, so I think that's good. Hopefully all these missiles hit their target and this nemesis goes boom. And then we can focus on the other one over here, or even on this one. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna roll with here. I think. How are you doing? I think I'm gonna leave you on attack right now. Okay, we took all those missiles. That's unfortunate. Okay, all those torpedoes hit. That's good. The other guy got destroyed. Excellent. Yeah, his hull is hurting a lot, so good on us there. Our Vipers are helping to clear out all those things. This guy, I'm going to put him on full defense. I'm going to get your armory repaired. You're getting too close to these guys, so I'm going to have you spin around this way and try to retreat for a little bit. We can try to retreat from these guys that are hacking you. Plus you got that Talon coming in, which I don't really like where he's at. Meantime, are you on a different level? Yeah, you're on a different playing field. Okay, that's good. Meantime, I'm going to slow up my adamants here. You focus fire on that guy, because he's hurting already. I want you to slow up as well. And you're okay for now, but you're going to get hacked this turn, I think. Let's have you focus fire on him, who is hacking you. So that'll clear that up a little bit. We still have these Talons to worry about, and they're going to be a problem soon, but again, I want to make them come to me. is what I want to do. Now, Daedalus, is there anything that you can focus fire on? Maybe you can help clear out some of these squadrons. I think that would be good. So we free up our Vipers to do some more harassment of these guys before they get too close. So, alright, let's see how this works. Cool, that guy's dead. And... alright. We're not doing too bad. That Raider prototype squadron's almost dead. This guy is repairing. He's okay. He's getting away from things a little bit. We still have these Talons coming in. That one's got no front armor, so I'm going to focus on him, or his front armor's down low, so I'm going to focus on him a bit. The Nemesis are moving off for the moment, so that gives me a chance to kind of focus on him. So let's have Daedalus focus its fire on this guy here. Alright, what is that? 3 of 12. I don't know what that is. Yeah, but focus your fire on him. It may not even work, but that's alright. Because he's kind of out of range. This Adamant, you need to slow up a bit and get you up a little bit higher. I don't want a collision here. if we can help it not getting a collision, I don't want a collision. Right, you're gonna focus fire on, oh, I hate how that does that on him. Alright. And then this Adamant can spin around this way a little bit. He's getting far off the beaten path here. 3 and 12 could be ammo and torpedoes. Oh, okay. Oh, for the Cylon. All right. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know. I didn't know what those numbers were. That's the first time I saw those numbers. So thank you for that, Ogaf. This guy. Okay, so now you are going to focus your fire on him as well. We're gonna pull one out of the Cylon playbook here, and we're just gonna we're gonna keep picking on one guy at a time and trying to get these guys out of here. So this guy's not being hacked anymore, so I'm wondering if I should kind of spin him back around. And see, he's too close to those guys. I don't want him so close to those guys right now. Let's bring him over this way. We'll focus his fire on that one, which I don't know if he's even in range, in firing arc range. I think it's, was it slash, backslash? Oh, he's kind of in back. Oh, he's got F turrets. Oh, all right. Well, if that's the case, let's just have you keep doing what you're doing, like this.
Yes, Commander.
To retreat a little bit, because I'm probably going to have him spin around and come back around here. This guy's front is almost done. So, how are you doing? You're okay. You are going to spin around to have them in range. That's good. Okay. Turn that off just so I don't confuse myself here. Vipers are taking down the Raiders. That's nice. Where's my other Viper squadron? You're here. You're here. Who are you targeting? You're targeting that guy. You're targeting that guy. You're targeting that guy, and you're targeting that guy. Okay, so let's... I don't think we need that many targeting them. Let's get some harassment going here. So you target... target this Nemesis over here, and just make him cry a little bit, because that would be nice. And same with you. Target that guy.
Understood.
There we go. Just make them think twice about turning back around and coming after me, hopefully. Okay, let's see how we do. That guy gonna be destroyed? Oh, well, his hull's going down. That's good to see. Didn't quite get too far there. But at least they didn't come in too close, so... He's there. This guy is starting to be a little bit of a issue. Do I have my missiles back up? Yes, I do. Yes. That is the best news. How about you? Do you have your torpedoes back up? Ooh, one more turn. Okay. Alright. Because torpedoes on the Talon would be really, really nice right now. Alright, so my Vipers are going after that guy. That other Nemesis is just like chilling back there. That's good. We'll keep them occupied. So did we destroy the Cylon Raiders? It looks like we did. So I can get some more Vipers on the line here. So that Viper's going after that Talon, which is actually not a bad idea, but I kind of want to make sure that we don't get any more hacking bastards here. So I want you to go after this other guy up here. And then you're going after him, which isn't bad either, but still I want you to go after this guy. And because I got missiles now, so let's just let loose with our missiles. Let's also make sure we don't actually bang into our let's not play bumper cars with our big ships here if we can help it. I'm going to turn you slightly this way, and actually I'm going to make you come up just a little bit more. There we go. So you're targeting this Talon, so I want you to fire a guided missile at him too. And then you can come back around this way a little bit more. Let's have you come up a little bit. I want you to... Who are you targeting? You're targeting the other guy? Alright, let's target... I know I said I was going to have everybody focus on one, but... this guy is... yeah, this guy is going to be a little bit of a problem. So let's focus your fire on him. And... maybe I'll have you fire your missiles at this other guy. I don't know. His armor on the sides is kind of... If he fires his missile at this guy, his armor in the front is a lot less, and it might actually do some good hull damage. But if he goes over here, I mean, maybe we'll get some hull damage from him. I mean, he's got some damage already, but... now let's get this guy down a little bit.
Tubes prepped.
And because the Daedalus is now, it seems to be doing a little bit of damage to this guy, so I'll let them do what they're doing. Alright, I think we've given all the commands that we can give, so let's roll. Oh yeah, he's still taking lots of hull damage. That's good.
Manticore is taking damage.
That's fine. That's fine. You're taking a little bit of damage. Which one? Oh, the Manticore is taking damage. You're taking damage? Oh wow, your rear is really taking damage, isn't it? Okay. This guy's front is going down a bit. He's down to 20. He's turning. This guy is still at full, so I think we're going to have to bring our Manticore around. And get those aft, protect the aft hull a little bit. And then let's get our torpedoes on this guy and let him know that we haven't forgot about him. And let's also focus your fire on that guy. Okay. Okay, this guy in the meantime he's still got full hull, but this guy over here is kind of retreating, so I'm going to kind of let him retreat a little bit because his hull is pretty bad anyway. And we're going to focus on this guy who's now well within our range. How close can I zoom in? I can zoom pretty darn close. I think I can zoom right in on the fighters too, but they look like little dots. But I can zoom in pretty good here. I'll zoom in when I hit the end turn, so we can see more stuff here. All right, you're gonna come this way, like that. Keep your broadsides there. And blah, 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 blah. What do we have? You're still targeting him. That's good. You are still good, I think. Although, you might be a bit high. That might be okay. I think he's still doing damage. Let's keep him on this trajectory, but let's lower him just a little bit so we make sure he's getting the full brunt of our awesome firepower here. Okay. And then these guys are getting harassed. His rear armor's down. That's nice. And then his not quite harassed yet, but he's getting there. Okay. So 7 Vipers left in that wing. I think I've covered the bases. Just kind of making sure yeah, I think I've covered the bases. The Vipers are generally doing their own thing, and they're usually when they do their own thing, they do the right thing. So I'm just kind of letting them do their thing, and then we still have we still have some missiles on the way there. That's good. Did I fire all my missiles? I think I did. Yeah, you're on 3-turn cooldown. You're on a 3-turn cooldown. You are going to fire this turn. That's good. Oh, did I just reset? I just reset his thing, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Alright. Why don't you turn that way, please? There you go. Alright. Oh, you're still in defense. Let's get you on attack. Oh, man, that reset that thing again, didn't it? Okay, go like this. Yeah, let's get you full attack stance. I forgot I had him in defense because he was getting hacked. This guy is turning around, which I'm not too thrilled about, but I think he's still gonna kind of stay away a little bit. So let's get in nice and close here. Let's get in on this guy. And then we'll hit the end turn button.
Manticore is taking damage.
Okay. Are you telling me that he fired off all those torpedoes into nothing? Are you serious? Did I not? How did you? Who was he firing at that he completely missed? You're firing at this guy, right? And you just totally whiffed. He totally whiffed. What the hell, man? You had one job. You had one job, which was fire an entire salvo of torpedoes into the side of this guy, and you couldn't even do that. Alright, now this guy's going to be giving the Daedalus a little bit of a problem here. Who are you targeting? Let's focus your fire on that guy, since he's well within your firing range now. My Manticore did take a little bit of damage, but his rear armor is no longer a thing. Let's get up in line with this guy. Maybe that's maybe that was why I whiffed so badly. I didn't check my Z-axis. I'm like Khan Noonien Soon here. He has two-dimensional thinking. Alright, well, that was a freaking waste. God damn. And then you're being hacked again, which is... I knew this guy was going to come back and be a real bastard. Did we destroy anybody? I don't think we destroyed a damn thing. This guy's almost destroyed. This guy's coming back for more. This guy is just kind of limping along a little bit. This guy is actually attacking. Oh crap, man. Is he, are we facing his rear? No, we're facing his front. Alright. Alright, well we gotta get rid of this guy, because he's gonna be just a freaking pain in my butt. And this guy over here, I need to somehow target him. Let's go like this. Get up a little bit higher. And let's cancel that target. Let's focus on that guy. Hopefully my firing arcs... Yeah, okay. They're good. And you need to just die. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this way a little bit, which will actually help me get into the firing arc for that guy if I need to. Although these guys aren't on the same plane, are they? They kind of are. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right for now. Let's. I need to spin this camera a certain way here. Let's go like this. Let's go down a little bit so we can clear some of the firing arcs a little bit here. And we're gonna have you focus on that guy. These guys are still focused on them, right? Yep. Okay. They're still targeting him. That's good because they can hit him from the rear. I still want these guys focused on him, and they are. And his rear armor is the lowest, so that's good. Okay. Yikes, and all those things. Let's take a look at it from this perspective. Daedalus.
Manticore is taking damage.
He's taking some damage there. I don't know how the Manticore is taking damage when his rear armor is. There's nobody behind him, unless the Daedalus is shooting him in the back. Okay, did this guy survive? Yeah, he survived quite intact, actually. Well, that's balls. And they're hacking my hangar. It's just not that terrible, but it's still a pain in the neck. But he's showing his rear now, which is unarmored, so that will give us a little bit of an advantage. And we have one more turn until we get our guided missiles back, and then we're gonna target one guy and make sure that he goes away, goes boom. I'm gonna spin this way a little bit and go down just slightly.
Understood.
And how's your armor? Your right armor's hurting, but your left armor's good, so I'm gonna be showing your left armor now. That's good. Your front armor is hurting pretty badly. And we got this freaking guy with 8 hull here. I feel like I should just take this guy out right now, because he's just going to be a pain in the neck, even though this is the guy that's targeting me. Let's just do that. Let's show our left side to this guy. Shall we? We'll go this way. We'll cancel that target. We'll focus on that guy just to get rid of him. We're good. And this guy is moving off. How's Daedalus? Daedalus is... wow. The hull's still good, but the armor not good at all. Okay. But this guy is turning tail, so that gives us a little bit of a advantage, just ever so slightly. Do you have your... no, 2 turns for a torpedo. Okay. I'm gonna have you go that way, full on. Your front armor is okay, so you're just gonna keep targeting him in the rear and peg him in the rear. You're okay. Viper's still doing their things. And this is the point of the battle where I'm always like, clearly I'm doing something wrong because I feel like I'm not making any progress. But let's just see what happens here.
Subsystem repairs are complete.
Okay, that guy's dead. Finally. We killed something. This guy's down to 17 hull. Your engineering's getting hurt, so I'm going to have you start doing that. So some repairs. You're still okay for now. Your rear armor is bad, but we have some guided missiles. So guess what we're going to do, kids? We're going to shoot you in the butt where your armor is the lowest. So let's do that right now. Focus fire on him. We must get rid of these guys because they're the most pain in the neck that you can get. Alright, missiles away for him. Now these are guided missiles, so I don't have to worry about them whiffing, I hope. You are Your hull is sufficiently low. I feel like I should... I don't know if I should waste the missiles on him or if I should hold on to them. Yeah, the weapons cooldown is kind of brutal. It takes a lot of turns. I guess every turn is like 10 seconds, so I guess theoretically it's like 30 seconds to reload the missiles or something like that. So I guess realistically it's probably correct, but yeah, for the simulation here, it's pretty darn brutal. Right, you're going that way. You've got one more freaking turn here, and then we are torpedoing the dickens out of that Talon. And what do I do with this guy? I don't know if I should. You know what? I gotta stop the hacking, and there's only one other Talon left after this, so we gotta use our missiles. Let's just do it. Just do it. We've only got 10 left, which means we've got probably one more salvo out of them. Alright, so... Alright, he's targeted for both missiles and weapons. This guy, did I set up the missiles for him? Yep. Yep, I did. Alright. Alright. I think this is as good as we're going to get right now. Daedalus is taking some damage. They're at 241. I think they're still targeting that guy, right? And this guy's still targeting him. Alright, I think we're doing the best we can right now. Alright, let's see these missiles come in. Now this guy managed to spin around, but his hull is not going to last long. And this guy, oh yeah, he's going to be dead this next turn. That's good to see. Okay. So you're still good. You are still repairing, that's good. You have some torpedoes now. Are you lined up properly? No, you're not. We're gonna go like this and line you up with him, I hope. And then we're going to... I don't know if I should wait until he gets fired up before... Also, his fire control and engineering are damaged. I'm going to wait until he gets up a little bit higher before I fire off those torpedoes, because I don't want them to whiff again. Can you individually target enemy subsystems, weapons, and engines? No. And that would be fantastic if you could. Like, see, this is where it's kind of unfair, because the Cylons can hack you. Certain Cylon ships like these guys here, these Nemesis, they can hack you and they can target your subsystems and basically take any subsystem they want offline. They can take your navigation offline. If they take your fire control offline, you can't focus fire until you repair it. The engineering, tech bay, armory, all that stuff, but you can't similarly target them. So it's just kind of a little bit, they have this weird advantage that's kind of ticks you off a little bit from time to time. But you do have and the other thing is too, when you're on the map table, and this really bothers me. I'm not the only person who's mentioned this, but when you're on the map table and you see a Cylon fleet, it doesn't tell you how big the Cylon fleet is until you actually try to engage them, and then it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna get your butt kicked. It's like, and then you have to spend Tillium, which is the currency, to emergency jump out of there. You can't emergency jump out with the Daedalus though, which is why we're even in this situation in the first place, is that I just got jumped by 2 fleets of Cylons. And I don't even know if this is just one Cylon fleet that I'm going against, or if I'm going to get another round of the other guy that was there. So, we'll see how this works. Alright, you are still doing very good. This hull is, yeah, these guys are pretty much done. I think I just need to burn a turn here. Let's do that. Yep, that guy's dead. And that guy's dead. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, but Daedalus is taking a bunch of damage. Not good from this guy. Okay, I think it's good that I actually burned that, because he turned very sharply that way. Let's get over here. like this. Go like that. Let's, I don't think I can focus fire because it's being repaired. But I can fire my torpedoes. No, I can't because it's being repaired. Okay, we're going to unrepair that. We're going to repair engineering. So can I focus fire now? Yes, I can. And we're going to fire torpedoes. Like so. And hope that they actually freaking hit. And we got one more Talon over here who's hurting a lot. And I think all of my fighters are probably targeting him, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, the Vipers are very good at taking care of themselves. So with that said, I need to get my adamants into position here. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, your hangar is really bad, but that's okay. I don't really need your hangar to be good right now. Your front armor sucks, though. What I need you to do... Because this guy is going to be coming in, but he's getting harassed, especially from the rear, so I don't think he's going to be that much of a contender. I want to get rid of this guy, so I'm going to... Let's boost the thrusters, which resets me to 0 on here, but let's get up into position as quickly as possible. Yes, actually, I want to get up a little bit higher, too. There we go. And then you, boost thrusters. Come this way, please. Come up higher. And I think, yeah, I think that's good for now. Hopefully these torpedoes actually hit. We'll find out in a moment. Daedalus is hurting, but yeah, the hangars were always the first thing to go on the ship, which was pretty funny because in the original 1979 series, they did have every single one of those missed again. God damn. But his hull is down 18, so he's not going to be much of a contender for much longer. But in the original 1979 series, they had one episode, I think, where the Cylons kamikazed the hangar deck of the Galactica. And this guy's coming in now, so I'm going to actually unboost this and go full attack. And, you know, cause a whole big fire and all that stuff. Actually, I'm way up high to be able to hit this guy, I think. The, in the new reimagined series, I thought it was pretty funny that they put these flight pods that were retractable, which you didn't have in the first one, mostly because it was budgetary reasons, but I thought it was pretty funny that they're like, yeah, you know, everybody seems to like, we're carriers, and everyone seems to like targeting our flight deck, so we're going to make it so that we just retract our flight deck. Even though I know that the in-universe explanation was they needed it to be able to jump and all that stuff, but I just thought that was kind of hilarious. They're like, yeah, let's try to protect this little area for a change. What's he down at? 46? Do I have any missiles? I need one more turn, and I got one last volley of missiles. Alright, if you insist. But I need... So engineering is getting repaired. I guess I will focus his fire on that guy. Even though I don't think my turrets are... I think he's down too low for my turrets, but we'll see. This guy might actually be close enough that I can focus fire on him. I don't know if it's going to do much, but I'm going to try it. Might as well get some kind of firepower on him because he's down to 18. And we still got plenty of hull, so we're good there. My turrets are still doing some work. That's good. And his hull's going down, and then this guy is 7... There's a fair bit to consider. Yeah, it is very much a tactical game through and through. I think the only others have mentioned this, but I think the UI is a little bit like, for the amount of tactics that you have to take into account, the UI is a little bit wonky. Like, it's almost a programmer's UI where it's like they just throw everything at you. Nothing's really, you know, there's a lot of extraneous information. I mean, you need it. Like, I need to know all the hull and stuff like that, but I find myself forgetting that this is even here and just kind of using the tooltip for that, because it's slow enough game that the tooltip would work. So you could kind of get rid of all that and then just have this there, and then the repairs and stuff, it's nice that they're here, but they could probably hide them under something, or only show me the things that are actually need repair instead of all the systems, that kind of thing. There's a lot of weirdness here. I'm using WSD to move around, but you can like go on the edges and stuff, and I think it's hard sometimes to see what you're looking at. But other than that, it's pretty decent. Like, I don't really have any real complaints. I mean, I'm not a good strategy game player. So the fact that I'm able to actually affect some good stuff here should count for something. Like, I'm able to actually plan things, which is not something that I'm usually really good at. Alright, these guys are okay here. And I like the three-dimensional space stuff. They're doing a 3D space a lot better than, like, another strategy game that I really like is Homeworld.
Yes, Commander.
And I almost like the way they do the 3D stuff in this better than I do in Homeworld. Homeworld is like, I think, the gold standard for how to do three-dimensional, tactics and stuff. This is actually really good. There is some wonkiness with the movement, but it's otherwise very competent. Oh, I still have missiles, don't I? What am I doing? I got some missiles to fire here, so guess who's going to get some missiles in his gullet? Guess who's going to get some missiles in his gullet? These guys are. Alrighty then. And end our turn, and let's watch some things go kaboom. Yep, that one went kaboom, and that one went kaboom. It is a very good game, actually. Alright, so we were successful. 52% accuracy, we inflicted 94 damage. I don't think some of these numbers I don't think are actually correct, but so our Manticore took a little bit of damage and Daedalus took a little bit of damage, but otherwise we're okay there. Player damage there's commanders and stuff. So our fleet commander actually got some XP, 561 XP for doing that. So we'll be able to rank him up at some point. And then, quite possibly the best part of this game, the replay. Get some BSG action going here. It's an auto camera. Yeah, it is a pretty cool feature. It's pretty good. I don't always show off the replay, but sometimes it's very, very satisfying. I mean, there's some jankiness there, obviously, because it's trying its best to focus on the important parts. But I love the shaky cam. You know, clearly they've watched the series, so they know how to do the cameras and stuff. There goes my whiff. Whiff number 1 of 2. This was actually a pretty long battle. There was a lot of turns taken. And then you can also save the replays and upload them directly to YouTube and stuff. I've never tried that. I don't have a need for that. I have my own recording going on, but it's you can do that. I think they were just repairing something with it too. I think it was slightly broken, but there was a new patch that I think addresses it. The music is it's not a Bear McCreary score, but it sounds like it could be. Like it's got its own nice little flavor text to it. I think the music. So I'm digging it. Here's whiff number 2. Oh. And then we're going to just shoot them with guns. we're just gonna ping them to death with our guns here. There we go. And that was that. So awesome. Now it's time to see whether I'm done, whether that was both things that I had to fight, or if it's going to pop me right back into another battle here. Yep, it's going to pop me right back into another battle, isn't it?